Hey, BB Besties. Happy Saturday, my loves. Happy Saturday. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. It's the weekend because then that means I don't have to be home by myself all the time because Wayne is home. Yay. I hope you guys are having a great day. A couple apologies. First and foremost, it is Saturday afternoon. There's kids outside playing. There's dogs outside. There's all kinds of little background noise. I do apologize for that. We have the windows open and the doors open because it's a beautiful day right now. So, and also this cold that has been harboring in my body for the last couple of days, it's finally out and about. So I do apologize for that. Any kind of sniffling that might be going on. I am so sorry, guys. Also, it's during the day and there's some sunlight here. Look at that, sunlight. Okay, just ignore that. All right, friends, we got some fun stuff. We're going to look at my most recent Bead Box Bargains order. But first we're going to get, I bet you didn't expect it to come from that way, did you? I gotcha, guys. I gotcha. Okay, let's get into, oh, there was a little fuzzy that flew out. Okay. Let's get into our card of inspiration, and then we can get into looking at some fun stuff. Guys, I ordered a lot of Halloween charms. Ooh. A storm makes trees take deeper roots. How beautiful is that, guys? It's so true. Everything, everything that we go through is either a blessing or a lesson, right? They're either things that we go through are here to challenge us and let us know that we are stronger than we think. And this proves it, guys, because every time we go through a little internal storm, guess what happens? Our roots get deeper. We get more grounded. We get stronger. We gain knowledge, all that good stuff. So this is a beautiful card and I absolutely love the colors. It's so amazing. I don't know what voice that was, where it came from, but anyway. All right, guys, I'm going to get into it. I already took this out of the bag and all of the fripperies because I figured we don't need to do all that together. And we are looking at 3 pages of invoicing, which, okay, we don't need to look at all that either, but I do want to show you guys. They had a sale. It was our, I guess, Labor Day sale. Excuse me one second. And we were able to save 35% off. So it took off $33. My order was $72.19, but it took off $33, friends. That's like $33 of free beads. Are you kidding me? And also, before I get too far into this, I do want to do a little shouty and a thank you. Hold on, let me get my stuff together. I would love to shout out our beautiful friend, Miss Linda, who recently used my affiliate link to sign up for the Bargain Bee Box. Linda, welcome to the Bargain Bee Box family. And thank you so much, dear friend, for using my link. I appreciate that so much. What do we think about that, friends? Thank you, Miss Linda. All right, guys, let's get into this. So this is a fairly big bag. There's a lot of little stuff in here. So we're going to do a dumper do. And then oh my goodness, as it spills upon forth on my desk. Sorry, guys. And yeah, that's a big pile of booty, treasure, booty treasure. I don't know. Anyway, this is amazing. So let me somewhat organize. Like I said, we have a lot of Halloween charms in here. So I'm going to kind of put them to the side. Guys, we're not going to go through prices of everything because that just takes too long. But I will be showing you the product codes for everything. So if you want to get yourself a little piece of paper and a pen and you can write, so if you see something super cute that you just have to have, then write down the code. And when you go over to Bead Box Bargains, there's a little magnifier glass there and you can type those codes in and it will lead you directly to that product. If it's still in stock, friends, if it's still in stock. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do a little organizationing. Anyway, I'll be right back, friends. All right, friends, and we're back, and I just wanted to show you. So here is the Bead Box Bargains info in case you guys are new to Bead Box Bargains. It's an amazing company. They are the sister store to Bargain Bee Box, and it's a closeout store, guys. So you have really good prices. You get like all the closeout prices. But the only curve with that is sometimes when they sell out of something, they won't never get it in again. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. It really all just depends. So they always give us a little free gift, and these are really cute little charms. charms. They must have saw my order, little ice cream sundae charms. They must have saw my order and were like, oh yeah, this girl likes her enamel charms, because you'll see, friends, you'll see. All right, let me get some kind of bead mat. Let me get this bead mat here. Maybe that will brighten up our screen a little. Let me just go ahead and get all the, let's get all the cat glitter off of it. And I have glue on here, and every time I put it on here, I'm like, oh, that looks like snot. But it's not, friends. It's glue, I promise. All right, maybe it is snot. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's glue. All right, so let's put these little charms here. These are so cute. Okay, friends. So we're going to look at... Oh, let me get a dish out, too, just in case we need a dish. Where are the dishes? I know I'm right here, friends. I know. But I also need that dish. Okay. So let's get into it. I did separate a little bit. So we're going to look at the beads and stuff first, and then I'm going to save all the charms for the end. Okay, very sweet. And I did not take stuff out of bags. I probably should have done that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not as organized as usual. So here we have a crystal 4088. And these are just a 10-inch strand of 6mm crystal bicones in garnet AB. I don't have a lot of the 6mm bicones. These are so pretty. And I really love this color, and I thought this would be, excuse me guys, I thought this would be really fun for a lot of our fall projects. I thought that was a very fall color, and it looks, and guys, I didn't see the Bargain Bee box before I left for home, and I made this order right before I left for vacation, but this would look gorgeous in the sweater weather box, I think. I didn't even know what that box looked like. I'm just going to put these under here. Not that it matters, because they all get sorted anyway. That's fine. We don't need the bag. Okay. Now we're going to look at some check glass, and I have two selections here. And so this is 7244, 7242. So 7242 is in gray with pebbled mint. So these are 4 pieces of 18x7 check table glass marquee beads. And I just thought this color was really pretty. And I just really like this edging, how bright that is. It's just so pretty. Oops. So we'll put those on this side. Just this very lovely green with that like stone-like striping. Just thought it was so pretty. And then this is the same, but this is the crystal with pebble mint. So it doesn't have any of that gray in it. So it's going to be a little bit lighter. Those are so pretty. So we'll look at them next to each other. Lovely, lovely. I just thought they were really pretty, so they interested me. I don't know, guys. Should I keep these with the bags? Well, but we'll worry about that later. And then I'll be kicking myself. Be like, oh, why'd you do this? All right. Now we're going to look at some daggers. So this is 7258. And these are top drill dagger beads and matte jet. You get 8 pieces. And I just thought they would be fun. I really love a good matte bead. There's your hole. And daggers are fun, guys. I like a good dagger. And I thought these might be cute with some of our Halloween ideas. And I think they were really, really cheap, like $1. So, you know me. If it's a sale. Okay, and this is 7328. And so these are 6 pieces of 15x6 check pressed glass swirled oval rice beads, cornflower silk. Now I bought 2 of these because I thought they were so pretty. So I did buy 2 bags. Sometimes I do that. Look how pretty they are. So they're like this little swirled bead, and they're mostly this beautiful cornflower blue, except they do have some, they have some little clearness about them, little spots of clear. And I don't know, they just, I just thought they were so cool. I think these would be really pretty for summer stuff. They kind of almost look like what is that? The walrus with the horn. What is that called? I can't remember the name of it right now, but it looks like his horn. It's just, they're just so pretty. And they are textured on the outside. That ribbing is on the outside of the glass. Those are beautiful. Norwal. I think that's what they're called, Norwals. Just reminded me of that. So maybe we'll have to hold on to those for some summer designs next year. Those are beautiful. And then we have a bag of stuff here. Some strands. let's get, oh, they're so pretty. Let's get into these strands. So the first one is a 4.7-inch strand, 14 pieces, 8mm, check pressed glass, druck round beads, alabaster light pearl pink coat, I believe. Alabaster, pressed glass, pale blue. What? Hold on one second, folks. Fluted melons. Hold on. I'm so confused right now. Okay, so these are those the melons? What? Because these are like pearls, right? I would say these are check pearls. So I would think they would say check pearls on them. But they say 14 pieces, 8mm, check glass struck round beads, alabaster light pink pearl coat. It does say pearl coat. So maybe that's where I'm getting thrown off. I'm sorry, guys. I was like, these are glass pearls. What do you mean glass round beads with the pearl coat? Those are really pretty. Okay, it's all right, friends. We're not having a stroke. We're okay. All right, and that was 1121. So 1131 is a 4.5-inch strand of 6mm pressed glass struck round beads, pale blue oval with olive vein swirl and gold splash, which is obviously this guy. Look how cool those are. Those are so bright and fun. Look at them. Those are really pretty. Love those. These might also look really nice in that other company's bead box. I'm not going to say who, friends, but one of them. Okay, and finally on our strands, thank goodness. This is a 1145, and this is a 4.5-inch strand, 20 pieces, 6mm, check, pressed glass, fluted melon beads, crystal with the Celsian. There it is. So we have these gorgeous melons, and they definitely have like a luster about them, which, oh my gosh, I love anything with a luster. They're just so pretty. A very, very nice neutral color, especially for this time of year. Love those. Okay, guys. So I'm also real quick going to get into, you guys know, if you've been watching me long, I love to use crimp beads as spacers. Ma'am, and I was really running low on my spacers because I use these quite often. So these are some brass crimp beads. I got many. I got several. And then some of them have like different platings. So like this one is a surgical steel. And some of them I will mark because some are hypoallergenic, and so I'll mark that on there and use those in pieces I know if people have metal allergies. But I'm just showing you, it's got some rose gold. I got 2 of these. These are in the stainless steel, so I did get 2 of those. Those are my favorite. And I wanted to try something different. I've never used the tubes as spacers. I've only ever used the beads, so it'll be copper. It'll be fun to see the tubes. Here's another silver. I don't know, guys. I just ordered so many. And then I also ordered some jump rings, so these look to be a good 5 or 6mm jump ring. And they are probably stainless steel, knowing myself. And we also have some ear wires. And again, I believe these are, let me look these up real quick. These are, yes, stainless steel. So I've been trying to bulk up, you guys. I've been trying to bulk up a lot on my, yes, bulking up in life in general. But on my surgical stainless steel findings, stuff like that, my hypoallergenic findings. And I actually just put in a order to Amazon. Because I'm going to be making a Halloween earring pop-up shop over there on my Facebook page. And so I just ordered a whole bunch of stuff to go with that. I ordered the little Mylar bags. I ordered the earring cards. I ordered the hypoallergenic earring stuff. And I wanted to show you guys because I also had stickers made and they finally came. So I'm super excited about that. I've never had any kind of branding or merchandise, anything like that before. So my business name is Collie Marie Designs. And this is the logo that I created a long time ago. But I finally got it into sticker form. And I think they're so pretty. So these are going to also go in on my little bag. So that's exciting, guys. We have branding finally. All right, let's get back to the show, shall we? Okay, so these are extras that I ordered from our last bead box, the Bohemian Nights. So I ordered some more of these stainless steel moon charms, which I won't take these out of the bag. You guys can see what they are. So those are some moon charms. I will take these out so you can see these, just in case you didn't get that bag. But I also ordered some of those connectors. Oh, there's a fly. I ordered some of those crescent moon connectors because they just, you know, 4 was not enough for me, so I had to order 4 more. Guys, I love anything celestial. Stars, moons, suns. I'm here for it all day. I also ordered some more of these glass crescent moons in the champagne. Ordered those. Are so pretty. I love them so much. I had to get another bag. And if you guys are, that number is 1731. Oh, does he have? For the links, it is 5434, and then for the charms, 5436. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. This is 5435, and I believe I ordered 2 bags of these because I love them. And this was that connector. Yeah, I ordered 2 because we only get 1 each, so I ordered 2 more. Because I have one from the collection, and I figured, ooh, we can do maybe some earrings or something. I think it would be fun. So I'm just going to put these both in this bag. Keep them together. And then I also ordered, this is the 7438, and this is the blue agate round beads. And I just thought these were so pretty. I had to have another strand, you guys. Look at those. Look how beautiful they are. I love a good agate. So those are lovely. So those were, I guess we can leave the beads out. All right, so let's get into a couple other things here. Some more beads that we have. Oh, also, I don't know if you heard that, but there's also the acorning that is going on right now, which is all the acorns are falling off of the trees into my house, onto my roof, everywhere. So you might hear them from time to time. Oh, here's something cute too. Let me put these, I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to make as much room as I can. I'm just going to put those over there. Okay, and we are going to make a cute pair of Halloween earrings today, guys. I have these, hold on, I'm just trying to put my paper somewhere so I can read it. I make these cute little simple pumpkin earrings every year, but they're just the cutest. So we're going to make a pair of those together because I did order some pumpkins. So this is Finding 4761, and these are just links. These are just pretty little metal enameled, and they have some texture. They look like they're hammered, and you get 4. Just some little links. Now I understand. Well, actually, guys, yellow is a fall color. I was thinking to myself, I understand that this is probably not the best color for this time of year. But actually, I think that might work. And also, I know I don't love the color yellow, but I just thought those were so pretty. I don't know. I love them. Oh, we can leave them out. Here we go. And that's the back. And of course, they have these two links. So they are a link. I thought they would make really cute earrings. I don't know. All right, guys, let's look into, oh, we have some of these pearls. Let's see if I can find these on my list so I can give you the proper information. There's a whole page of just findings. Pearl. Where are you, girl? Oh, here they are. I found them. So this is a 613. And this is, and I ordered 2, of course, because they were only 99 cents. 5 pieces of 5mm mother of pearl shell round beads. And I just thought 99 cents, and that was before the 35% off, guys. So these were like super cheap. And I just think they're so pretty. Again, probably not, well, you could use this time of year because they're not like, let me put them on a dish. They kind of have like a beige to them, like there's a beige color, so I think they might look good in some designs for the fall. Or we'll save them for the summer. It doesn't matter. But they're so pretty. And you see some of them have this, they have that beautiful mother of pearl shell flash in them. Love those. I'm a big fan of mother of pearl shell. Big fan. So I'm just going to, oh no, we're not going to put, that's okay. I keep forgetting. Just put them up here so the folks can see how beautiful they are. This is going to be fun to clean up, my friends. All right, I also got some wood beads here. And these are just some wood spacers. So these are about an 8mm wood hishi in a dark brown. And I don't know, how much were these? I think these were a really good price too. They were $1.99. That's a really long strand. And I love this kind of coconut wood hishi. I think this is really pretty in a lot of our designs. And guys, I'm gonna I noticed, I like to use a lot of small beads, and I noticed I don't really have a lot of chunky bead designs. So I figured I would get some more chunky beads. So maybe we can fix that. Oh, here's a good one. Here's another example of chunky beads. So this is glass 1523. And these are glazed porcelain. Oh, wait, hold on. 1523. These are 6 pieces of 11 by 18 ivory and black porcelain cylinder beads with animal designs. And they have a large hole. I thought they were so cute. Look. Look, is it a cat? I'm going to call it a cat, my friends. I'm going to call that a cat. Because I'm a cat lady, so every animal that I'm not sure what it is a cat. But it could be whatever animal you want. Those are really pretty. Again, there's that big giant hole. I'm not trying to call anybody out. I'm just saying it's a rather large hole. And yeah, and so they're really cool. Love those. Oh, they look good with these wooden beads, right? Oh, I love them. All right, guys, and here's that 1072. Oh, these are pretty. 1072. These are a check glass. I don't see them on my list, but so these are a check glass. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to take them out because you really can't see the color. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll take them out. They are like a turquoise and black. Oh, they're so pretty. They're very small. Oh no, they're very tiny, but very pretty. Look at those. I'll put a couple in my hand and for your perusal up close. So they are this gorgeous, and I'm sorry if we're not focusing again. I'm having a love-hate relationship with my phone right now. But they are like a turquoise and black, like modeled. They almost look stone-like. They almost look like little turquoises. So pretty, so pretty. They're on my list somewhere. I just don't know where. Love those. Guys, I'm getting excited because we're almost through all the other stuff, and then we're gonna have Halloween. Here we have glass 1522, and these are glazed porcelain rectangle beads in turquoise. And I think a very, very long time ago, guys, we had these in a bead box, like a long time ago, and I hadn't seen them for a while, and absolutely love them. They were my favorite bead in that box because of this color. This is one of my favorite colors. This like moody teal. And I saw them at the store, and I already have 2 bags of these from previously buying them. But you know, guys, when you love something, you want a whole bunch, right? So I bought another bag. So now I have 3 bags. So we have lots. I think I'm good now. I think we're stocked up. All right, friends. Now we have 1110. And this is a 5 grams, 25 pieces, 6x4 check fire polished glass faceted pony beads in rosaline. And those are beautiful. I'm not going to take these out of the bag, but you guys know pony beads. They're like this little thick, kind of like a thick kishi, and they do have a little bit bigger of a hole. Not a huge hole, but it's a little bigger than normal probably. You might want to see a doctor about that. Anyway, so that's that. And we have a couple more little beady selections. And here are our pumpkins, my friends. So these are glass lampwork pumpkins. These are 9.5 by 6 lampwork glass rondelle pumpkins. Crystal with orange coat and gold shimmer. These are stunning. So I will use a lot of these as accent beads in my earrings. I ordered a lot of enamel charms, and I don't want to make huge earrings, guys. These are just going to be cute, fun pop-up shop earrings, and I figured these would look really pretty on a lot of those earrings. So we ordered those, and you get a bunch. And then I ordered 2 bags of this, and these are pumpkins as well. So these are 4 pieces. Are these lampwork as well? They are. Oh, look at that. 565. 4 pieces, and these are 12 millimeter and medium topaz glass pumpkins. And these are what we're going to do. We're going to make our earrings with these today. Aren't they beautiful? Just beautiful, beautiful pumpkins. I showed these to my husband, and I said, look how beautiful these pumpkins are. He said, I don't even see a pumpkin. How can you not see a pumpkin? I don't know about that, man, but I see pumpkins. So we got 2 bags of those, so we can make lots of pumpkin earrings. And then we have a couple of spacers to look at, and then we're gonna go into Halloween. Okay, this is spacer 1864. Oh, y'all, these are gorgeous. Look at these. So they're like this rectangle, and they have a flower design. There's your hole. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh my goodness. These might look really pretty in my chunky bracelet with these beads that I'm gonna make myself make. Gonna make myself some chunky jewelry. And then also, guys, and I got 2 bags of these because I don't know, they just tickled my fancy. They're so pretty. So these are spacer 1860. Oh my goodness, they're so pretty. Put 1 bag here, and then we'll put 1 bag here, and then we'll look together. Look at, they have butterflies on them. I cannot. Look how pretty. They've got like butterfly. They've got little butterflies all around, and then this one little butterfly. I wish my phone would focus. Focus. They're so pretty. I'm so glad I got 2 bags. Love them. Okay, guys. Oh, let's look at these 2 first real quick. We have got some lampwork mushies because I love a good mushy. So we got this mushy with the bright turquoise and the white. So cute. I'm gonna put the mushies back in the bag because I've got to clean this mess up. And then we have a mushy with the light green and the tan. How pretty are those? You guys, I'm obsessed with mushrooms. And I didn't get the Soft Flex mushroom kit because I just really couldn't afford it at the time. But it's okay because then I treated myself with these mushrooms instead. All right, friends, let me clear this up real quick. It's probably going to be like 98 million minutes, but we'll be right back, my friends. Okay, friends, and we're back. And I did put these a set of each of these little pumpkins up here because we are going to be making earrings with those. And let me first bring in, guys, these are findings. Sorry, there you are. These are findings 4768, 4769. These are not Halloween related, but I did want to show you guys. They're so cute. So I bought a bag of each, and there is 4 of each. Let me get the dish. And I do want to make earrings with these. This one's got a little, we'll fix him up. That's okay. Got a little resin spillage. And I thought these would be really cute earrings. So my thought process was asymmetrical to have a bee on one side. We'll probably put a little bead up there. And then the honeycomb on the other side. And I thought they would be super cute earrings. And I'll put one on the back. And that's what they look like. I just think they're so super sweet. And I don't know if I'll put them in the Halloween pop-up shop because they're not really Halloween. I might put these in my Etsy. Guys, I tend to not like to put, like, if I have small earrings and stuff that we're talking under $10, you know, these, probably most of my Halloween earrings are going to be like $8. We'll see, guys. But I'm thinking between $8 and $12, depending on what we do. But I don't like to list all that in my Etsy shop. It takes too much time. It's just like, it's crazy. So this is why we do pop-up shops on Facebook when we have this kind of stuff. So guys, if you're not friends with me on Facebook and you want to purchase some, maybe these earrings that are going to be done hopefully in a week, go ahead and send me a Facebook friend request. I will leave my link in the box just in case, if you guys, okay. So let's get into some of these earrings. Let's get into some of these charms. Okay, we have 4775. Oh, these are really pretty. So these, and some, guys, they're not all Halloween. Some of them are also going to be fall. Well, you know what? Maybe I will do the bees then. Aren't they gorgeous? So these are like a sleeping cat. They're very folky, and I love that. I love this kind of folky stuff. Like cottagecore, that's what I'm looking for. I love this folky cottagecore stuff. Super sweet pair. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How cute. Look at that. Oh, that, I always thought it was a pig because of the lollipop. So I'll put one on the back. Oops. These are large and in charge. So something like this, you know what I'm saying? We'll just do one little bead and that's perfect because some of these are bigger. So we have this little cat with the pumpkin, and that's a lollipop, but it kind of makes, he's eating a lollipop, but he kind of gives him a little piggy nose. Look at the tail. Love those. So cute. Okay, guys. Let's look at, let me put the Halloween. Let's see. This is fall. Let me grab the fall stuff, and then we'll do the Halloween stuff separate. What is that? That's Halloween. And when I say fall and Halloween, like, you'll see the difference. I mean, you can use the fall ones for Halloween too, but the Halloween ones definitely have a Halloween feel, is what I'm saying. Okay, so here are some of our fall ones. So here is 5014, and these are some beautiful, beautiful maple leaves, and I believe I got these in 2 colors. So here's this brown color. Those are really, really pretty. So something like this, we might add a couple more beads, you know, something like that. Here's the other color. This is 5013. And these are in an orange. There we go. So those are all of our really, really pretty leaves. Love all of those. Of course, they're all upside down now. All right, let's look at these. Are 5012. These are really, really cute. And I love some of these that come with 4, because then that's like 2 pairs of earrings we can make. They say hello pumpkin. They're so pretty. Oh, we're going to have so much fun making earrings. This is what I'm going to be doing all week behind the scenes, my friends. Just busting out earrings. Okay, we have 5048. These are really pretty too. And I got these in another color as well. So the other color I got was 5049. And we'll put some of each in the hand. Right. And that's what they look like. So beautiful, again, with that cottagecore kind of folky design. And we've got with the black and the orange, and then we've got the orange with a little bit of brown. Those are really, are they the same exact? I don't actually think they're the same exact pumpkin now that I'm looking at it, but it's close enough. Super pretty. All of our pumpkins. Guys, did you know my sister, she has a cat named Pumpkin? Just let you know. Just thought I'd let you know. And then we have 5015. And you know, I'm looking at, these are all gold enameled. And I think I ordered mostly silver ear wires. That's okay. I ordered some gold too, but I might have to go back and order more. Look how pretty those are. They're like little pumpkin mugs with your pumpkin. If you're like me, this is pumpkin spice coffee. But it could be whatever you want. There's like little cinnamon sticks. It could be pumpkin cider. Is that a thing? It should be if it's not. I would probably love a good pumpkin cider. Guys, I'm about as basic as they come with the pumpkin spice. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. All right, so those are mostly our fall charms. And now we're going to get into Halloween. And I will forewarn you, with the exception of, I think, this pair, I think all of my Halloween earrings are going to involve cats. Oh, so this is 5155. And these are so cool. Oh, I thought I only got 6. Oh, there's a whole bunch. Look at those. So there's some bats here. And these will probably be the little bit more on the expensive earrings. And when I say expensive, like $12. Because we're going to do some chain in here. And I was thinking, well, now that we have so many, guys, we could also do necklaces. So that's 3. So that would be a necklace set. 3. So we have enough to do 3 necklace and earring sets. And then we have 1 little guy. Or we can just do maybe 3 necklaces. And then, are we evened out here? Yeah, 3 necklaces and 4 earrings, and we can do them all separate. Yeah, that'd be fun, right? I love those. Okay. 5047. These are so cute, too. I'm going to say that every single time. I know it. Look at, he's sitting inside of a little pumpkin. Oh, these are so pretty. Oh, these are so pretty. 5041. I'm going to try to refrain from saying, oh my God, I love these, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to. I'm only human, friends. I'm only human. Look at these. The cat with the skull. Are you serious? Oh, love those. Next, we got 4772. We get 4 pieces in this one. Yay, yay. Look at these little kittens in the mugs and the coffee cups. And they say coffee on the cup. Oh my gosh. So sweet. So sweet. He's a mischievous little, look at that little face. He's a mischievous little guy. Look at him. He's waiting. He's waiting to get into some kind of shenanigans. Okay. Now we have 5102. Cat ghosts. Oh my gosh. I probably should have ordered 2 of these. How cute are those? Some of them I did. I think I did order 2 of some of them. I probably should have ordered 2 of this one. I love that one. Little cat ghosty. That's the back. My goodness. I'm so happy right now. Oh yeah, here's one I ordered. No. Yep, 2 of that one, 2 of that one. Oh, these next couple I ordered multiples of, so this one will be 5046 because I just had to have multiples, friends. Do, do, do. Okay. Oh, Miss. Miss. No. Come here. Danny. Danny. Come here. Come here. No, you don't need to be. I know. I know there's a lot going on outside. Look how stinking precious. Oh my God. It's a little cat with a Tootsie Roll. Oh, my dog is just losing her mind right now. With a little Tootsie Roll. She has a bow in her hair. You guys. This is why I ordered 2. I had to have more than one. Okay. Now we're going to look at Danny. That's enough. So this is 5039. And I ordered 2 of these. Oh, goodness gracious. It's another little black cat with some little skull. Look at the moon on the skull. I don't know if you can see. There's a little moon on this. These are so detailed. And then we've got like little stars on the cat. These are so detailed, guys. Those are flipping amazing. And again, that face. Look at how cute the face is. Oh my gosh. Little smile. He's smiling. And of course, I ordered 2 of those. Because I had to. Because I had to. Okay, we've got 2 more to look at, friends. This is a 5040. Oh my gosh. I probably should have ordered 3 of this one, but here we are. I ordered 2. These might be my favorite. Oh my gosh. Look at these little kittens on the brooms with the hats. Look at all the moons. Danny, come here. Sit here and sit with mommy. Keep mommy company. That's enough, ma'am. Yeah, that's enough. So cute. Why are you crying? I know. There's the back. Love those. Guys, I think I have to go close my door because I don't want her to keep interrupting us. And then here we have 5045. This is the last we're going to look at. Of course, I ordered 2 of these as well. These might be my favorite, actually. I might have lied. I think these are my favorite. They are cat-o'-lanterns, my friends. Cat-o'-lanterns. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. There we are, friends. There is Call's Charm Haul. We are going to make some earrings. So I know we're going to use these and we're going to make pumpkin earrings. And now I'm just trying to decide when I want to pair with these. Do I want to do just... Is that too much pumpkin? I don't know if I love that. We could do this with the Hello Pumpkin. I don't know if I love that. Let's see. Oh, you know what we could do? No. Let's see. I don't know. I'm trying to think what would look good with those little pumpkins. These guys? Is that what you guys are saying? See, if this was alive, you guys, I could get your votes. That's cute. That's really cute. Or, oh, these. We could do these because these have a pumpkin in them. Those are super cute, too. Oh, my gosh. Decisions are hard, my friends. What about these? Oh, that's cute. But do we love that? Some of them I just want to do, like, just a regular, just a druck or something. I think would be super cute. Or we could do these with the pumpkins because they're just coffee cups. So they might not be too... you know what? Let's do those. All right, guys, hold on because I'm going to shop for my project. Let me just move some of these bags over, and then we can shop our project. And when I mean shop our project, hold on a second, friends. We're going to shop our project. do, 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 do. There's our shopping cart. So let's... I'm so over myself right now. So we'll put our little pumpkins in the shopping cart. Oh, they fell out. They might have to go in the front in the baby seat. We'll put them in the baby seat. These pumpkins, and then we're going to use these charms. And there's our shopping cart. And then, guys, I'm going to gather some supplies, and I'll be right back. Okay, friends, and we're back. And we have made some earrings. Guys, I did a little... I went in a little different direction. I went in a fall direction today because I'm really not sure. Like, I want to pull out some more beads for the Halloween earrings, but I do want to show you guys. I did not notice this, and you guys might have noticed it on this guy. He has little horns. He has little horns. I'm so done. Okay, that is too cute. All right, friends. So like I said, we did some fall earrings, so and I think they're pretty easy. I think they're really pretty. We'll do this one first. So we just did a little pumpkin, and I do apologize for the children outside screaming. They are not my children, so I can't go out there. But guys, kids will be kids, right? Let kids play and have fun. You know, I was going to say they're not my kids, so I can't go out and yell at them, but I wouldn't anyway, because children should be outside and playing and having fun instead of being like cramped up in the house and on the video games or whatever. So guys, it's okay. Sometimes we just have to put up with children screaming because... I'm just happy they're outside having fun. All right, so we got that guy. We put our eye pin on there. Sorry if I was not explaining. So I got an eye pin here. So you just need an eye pin. We got this pumpkin bead. And then we're just going to throw this little green bicone on top. How stinking sweet. That's it, guys. And then we're going to take it over to the side. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to make a simple loop. Now, you could if you wanted. And I'm just going to put a little bit of space in there because I don't want to crack that crystal. If you wanted, you could do a wrap loop here. You could do a little, where's my guy? You could do a little spiral up there. You can make your own little eye pin and then make a spiral. And I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Looking for my cutters. There they are. I put them off to the side. Okay. Then we're just going to go ahead and cut that about right there. And then we're going to roll. And so we're going to put our round nose pliers in here. You're going to make sure that there is no wire poking out, because if there is, then that will cause your loop to look a little eggy. And my loop's gone a little crooked. That's okay. We're going to go in here and we're going to break that neck just a little bit. And then I'm going to come over here and fix this because this loop got wonky. Wonky. There we go. Just be careful with those bicones. Okay. And I'm just going to break that a little bit more and just center it up. So I'm just sticking my pliers in that little crevice and rolling back slightly. And then I'll just take this, right? And then I'll open it back up and we will insert our ear wire. Making sure that's in the right direction. It's really that simple, friends. And now we have a super cute pair of fall earrings, right? So cute. These will be in part of the sale. So if you like those and want to grab them, by all means. I don't know when the sale is going to happen, but it's probably going to happen around Friday. That's what I'm thinking, because I'm going to give myself a couple days to make a whole bunch of earrings. All right, now I am going to be using some of these crimp beads so I can show some of you, our new friends here, what we do with these crimp beads. So for this earring, this is just a little bit. I also utilize those wood beads. I brought in some bicones from my stash. And then those crimp beads are in between the wood beads. And I thought that was just a really fun, like, I don't know, neutral kind of woodsy, natural palette thing. Okay. So again, we're going to do an eye pin. You can make your own if you want. I'm just using the prefabricated ones. We're going to put our charm on. Close that up. Okay. And now we're going to do a stack, and we're going to start with our bicone. And I just have these really pretty orangey bicones. You can use, I thought about after I did this one, oh, green would have been really pretty there. So I have two more of these charms. So my next pair will probably have the green. And then we have these wood beads. Now what I did with these wood beads, and what you kind of want to do, if you want them even, and it doesn't matter which placement they're in, but what I do is I take the strand and I will pair them up, right? I'll find two that are the same size, put them on. Then I'll find another two that are same size, one on each side. Then I'll find another one, same size, one on each side. Now, it doesn't matter in the stack how they look, but you kind of want them to be even. So you want to make sure that you're matching up your Heishi beads, your Heishi beads. Okay, now we're going to put on one of those little crimp beads. Then we're going to do another stack. It just helps to keep them a little bit more sisterly and cousinly than neighborly, in my opinion. Okay. So you might not even be able to see some of these because of the way the beads are, but I like to separate them. I just think they're prettier when they're separated rather than just stacked up on top of each other. And then we're going to end it with another bicone. Then we're going to take this to the side because we want to make, again, we're just going to do simple loops, friends. Just going to do simple loops. Bend, bend, bend. Then we're just going to cut here. Uh-oh. I got it in the, my cutters have a hole in them, and every so often I accidentally slip the wire in the hole and then it doesn't cut. Okay, and then we're just going to roll that one. Actually, look at that, guys. It came out really good. We're just going to break the neck slightly. And then we're going to fix this into place. Make sure that that is nice and in place. And then we're going to just open it and put our ear wire on. Okay, hopefully that's on the right way. Looks like it. And then we're just going to close that, making sure there's no daylight in there. And you guys, oh no, my loop went the wrong way. Okay. That happens sometimes, friends. That happens sometimes. So we just want to hold our earring like this if that happens. And we're going to gently, I might need my other pliers. We're just going to gently take our pliers. I didn't realize it wasn't straight. And then we're just going to kind of make sure that all of our loops are going in the same direction. Right, and they look like pretty much they are. That one was just a little funky. So making sure our pliers are going straight up and down like that, across rather. And then my ear wire's on the wrong side. Struggles, friends, struggles. We have these simple, and I'm just going to open the ear wire because I don't want to mess around with that loop anymore. Struggles. These are simple earrings, I promise you. Well, now that we have this off, let's just fix this loop here because this loop is kind of wonky. We want to go, oh, that's right, because we don't want them, wait. You're right, friends, because we don't want the loops going in the same direction. That's where we went wrong. We want this top loop to go this way. So when we do that, we just do that. That's what happened. Oh my goodness. That's okay, friends. I like to sometimes have mistakes so you guys can see how we problem solve, right? Okay, here we go. And these are just a really sweet pair of like natural, beautiful. I think the pops of green would look really pretty in there, but the orange is pretty too. Kind of keeps it just very nice and classic looking. Okay. So those, and now we get to play with these guys. So let me show you. You're going to need about a 4-inch piece of wire. I've gone with this copper bronzy wire from Bead. That is the German style. It's the closest I can find to copper wire. You're going to, if you want, it's totally optional, but I do have bead caps here. And I love this bead cap because it kind of looks like leafy. It looks like a leaf design. We have our pumpkins. And then I also have another green bicone, and this is what we have. And I want to show you guys, you can make these with any kind. So last night I made myself a little pair of gothy pumpkins. I just love them. But any kind of little melon beads that you have can become pumpkins, friends. So those are my gothy pumpkins. Love them so much. So, but we're going to make some traditional pumpkins. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and straighten this wire out a little bit. And I am also going to flush cut the end a little. Now, you can make you're going to need to make your own kind of head pin. Unless you have 4-inch head pins, then that's fine too. But because you're going to want to make this spiral, we're going to need 1.5 inches of wire to do that spiral. So you want to kind of, make your own. So this way you can do that. I'm going to make a knotted head pin, but I will tell you, the spiral head pins look really, really cute with this design as well. But we're going to opt with the knotted head pin today for time's sake, because I have a live later on, and I'm not even showered. I haven't even eaten yet. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Anyway, we're going to put the wire in the pliers, making sure we can't feel that end. And I'm going to put it up a little bit, because I want kind of a fat knot. If you move it, and we're just doing this around the plier 2 times. When you see that wire coming back up a 3rd time, we're going to stop, and we're going to take this wire, and we're just going to put it up and down before it gets to that wire, right? So then you have this little coil. And then we're going to take this coil, we're going to take the foot, and we're going to put it through the sock of the coil. And then you'll have this lasso shape. And then we're going to go ahead, and this is, you want to use your nylon jaw pliers. So we're going to put our nylon insert in there. And then we're just going to pull, guys. We're not starting a lawnmower. You don't have to rip it. Just pull it slowly until you see. And guys, I wasn't even pulling that hard, but that's why you don't want to pull hard, because you could give yourself a concussion. And then until it settles down into that, sometimes you might have to reposition it. There you go. And it will settle down into this knot shape. And like I said, if you go a little bit further up on your pliers, if you're round nose pliers, which most of them are, they're sized. If you go a little bit higher up, it'll make a bigger knot. So it'll just look cuter. I don't know. But if you want a smaller knot, then stick to the tip of your pliers. But I just think that little bit of like flourishy stuff looks cute there. Okay, so we put on our pumpkin, and then we're going to put on a bead cap if you want. But see how that kind of just makes it like, it's just really cute because it looks like just a leaf on top of that pumpkin. I love that. Then we're going to stack our bicone. So we have that. And now we're going to go ahead and make our bend. And we are making a wrap loop here, so we do want to put some space in that bend. We want about 3 wraps in here. So I am going to put it down towards the tip of my pliers, because these pliers are kind of thick. And this is 22 gauge wire. So this should give us about 3 wraps. We're going to bend that wire over the plier. And then we're going to make our loop here at the top for our ear wire. So we're going to put that over, up and over and around. And we're going to get about 3 wraps in here. About 3 wraps. We're going to center everything up. Okay. Oh, this one might be 2, 3, no, 3. So you want to make sure that your wire is coming out to the side here. And you want to wrap it enough that your melon's not too loosey-goosey, right? We don't need them to be real tight in there, but we don't want them to spin too much. And then I'm just going to go ahead, and you can take your nylon jaw pliers again and just kind of get in there and straighten that wire out a little bit. Okay. Oh, 1 second, guys. Okay, friends, we're back. Sorry about that. My husband had to, he has to run out to the store for something. All right, so now that we're going to bring our ruler in, okay, we'll bring our ruler in, or tape measure, whatever you have, whatever you want to do. And we're going to measure this little scrap of wire. So what I like to do is I like to take my loop, I'm going to bring this more into focus, and kind of put my loop off of the ruler, and I measure from where the wire is exiting that, the wrap. So we want about 1.5 inches. So there's 1.5 inches. So we're going to go ahead and make that cut at the 1.5 inches. Okay. If you want a longer spiral, of course, you can. You can do, however long you want. So now we have this. Now what I want to do is, okay, friends, and we're back. I don't know, my phone just all of a sudden, the screen just cut out and went black. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Oh, I don't know where it ended. I don't know if you guys saw the pause. I had to pause it. My husband came in to tell me he was going to the store. I paused it, and then I came back to cut this wire, and then my screen went black. So I'm not sure. I already cut this wire, but I'm going to show you guys how I cut this wire. That was just really bizarre. I hope it's not my phone being glitchy. So let me bring you guys down a little bit. And so what I do is I take my ruler, and I have to move all my tools over here. And mind you, I've already cut this. And so, oh no, did it stop again? My phone is just doing weird things right now. I will take this and I will put it here. I will take this loop off of the ruler. So this way we're getting an accurate measurement from where the wire is exiting that wrap. And we will cut it was slightly over 1.5 inches, guys. It really depends on how big your melons are, how many wraps you do. That's why I say to cut yourself about 4 inches for each piece, because it should be enough. And then we take it to 1.5 inches. So that's where I cut at 1.5 inches. Oh my goodness. What? I don't understand. Okay. So now this part is very important. Let's get our round nose pliers. So we want this. This is the bottom, and we want that down here. So we're going to make our wrap. And what we're going to do is I'm going to stick this in the very, very top part of my pliers, right? And I'm going to start spiraling downward. So this way I know that this end piece is going to be down at the bottom, and I'll show you. So we got that in there. And now we're just going to start spiraling. And now what I do is I will go down on my pliers. I will kind of like do a spiraling effect on my pliers as we go down. Now it's going to be a little bit more difficult when you get down to closer. See what I'm doing there? When you get down closer to the bead. So you're going to want to use the tippy tip parts and keep rolling as much as you can so you can get as close. Again, you have to might move down a little bit so you can get as close to that wrap as possible, right? Okay, and now we have this little guy here. And what I'm going to do is, let's flush him real quick. Very tedious work, friends. I'm going to get another pair of pliers. So these are my smaller round nose pliers. What I like to do with this little guy is I will come in here, right? And I will actually turn a really small loop here. Just making sure that our wires, there we go. Okay. And I'm just turning a really small loop here until it meets itself like that. And why I like to do that is because nobody wants to have, you know, could be a sharp piece of wire. They're earrings. You're wearing them next to your head. So you want to make sure that you're taking care of that. So now what I will do is I will take these little other smaller pliers and I will kind of bring this kind of got a little out of shape. So I'll just make it a little bit more in shape. And then I'll bring this forward and kind of bring it down a little bit, right? Kind of go in between these spirals and bring them down a little bit. There we go. So then you have that. I'm going to also fix this loop. Got a little crooked. It's okay. There we go. And look how cute that is. You can also use your fingers. And I do like to mirror them. So I want to see what side is this going on. So that's on that. Okay. So what I want to do is you can use your fingers to kind of just get in there and bring that down a little bit more. But I think that that's really, really cute, guys. You can also do this if you want to do it with two. What I would do is I would take a piece of wire. So you'll probably want like maybe a 3-inch piece of wire. Maybe I'll do a video on that too. But what you would do is before you make your wrap loop, right? So you would put your bicone on, then you would take this little 3-inch piece of wire and you will wrap it around. And so you have a wire coming out on each side. So you kind of wrap it around once or twice. Push it down, make sure it's up against this bicone, do your wraps, and when you do your wraps, that will secure that wire in that place, and then you can just do the spiraling. When you do your wrap, you know, you can cut it like you wouldn't have to measure that because you would already have your wires sticking out. I hope this is making sense. And then you can spiral each wire, but I kind of like the one little spiral. I think that's just super cute. Guys, I love these earrings. These are like my favorite pumpkin earrings to make. I make them, you know, all the time. I give them to friends. Friends think they're fun. So again, we want to make sure we're mirroring. You don't have to if you don't want to. I like to mirror them. Okay. And there we go. Oops. Look how stinking cute they are. Are they not the cutest pumpkins ever, my friends? Come on. I love them. Again, if you want to make goth pumpkins, you can make goth pumpkins. You can make any kind of pumpkins you want. All right, my friends, this is what I have for you today. If you guys are looking to hang out with Danielle and I later, we will be over on Danielle's. Hold on, let me pull you up just a little bit. We will be over on Danielle's YouTube channel at 5 p.m. for Seed Bead Saturday, guys. I hope you join us. I will leave Danielle's link, her YouTube link, in the description box in case you are new to Danielle. and we're going to be over there hanging out. It's going to be a super fun Bead Saturday, guys. Danielle's going to do some Q&A. I'm not really sure what we're doing other than that, so it's going to be fun. Fly by the seat of your pants. We're going to have a great time. All right, my friends, until then, keep planting your magical beans and just keep being amazing. Keep being your amazing, wonderful. And guys, I don't just say this because, you know, I'm looking for likes or clickbait or anything. I truly, truly mean, I want you guys to just, you know, have an amazing day and just, I don't know, be kind to yourselves and all of the things. I want that for you so bad. Okay, friends, until next, this is getting corny. I'm sorry. Until next time, keep planting your beans and I'll see you soon. Bye.